Welcome to season 4 of OverHerd at Deer Valley. I'm your host, pro skier Kaylin Richardson, and the 2025-2026 season is arguably the most exciting in Deer Valley's history because of the expanded excellence terrain expansion. The resort is going to grow to be twice as big, which means that there's not just a lot more skiing, there will be a lot more culinary experiences to delight in. And although I enjoy all of our guests, whenever I chat with Vice President of Food and Beverage at Deer Valley, Jacob Musyt, it's always a highlight. Jacob, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
And as you can see, we are not in the sticky wicket.
Nope.
Which is a little bit of a bummer, but I love our new van. And I brought you a little something because you got me a lot of sticky wicket merchandise last year, so I needed to return the favor with this Deer Valley Snuggie. Don't give me that look. You're gonna love it. It's perfect for shoot 11 après and for a post-ski nap.
I can't say no to that. This is awesome.
You have never looked better or more cozy.
I'm never going to take this off. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
It was my pleasure. And you know, this year, no softballs. We're going to start off with the hard questions. Every
Okay.
year you say this is your favorite professional day of the year.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
It is the truth?
Yeah. I look forward to this every single year. I get to sit with you by a cozy fire next to a vehicle, and we get to chat.
I do have one beef though.
Go on.
I think this is the third year that I've said we're going to ski together this year.
Yeah, that hasn't happened.
It hasn't. And I sincerely wanted to.
What's holding us back?
We did cross paths on the slopes last year, but we did not.
You gave me some great pointers, which I'll never forget. We don't have to get into the pointers, but
I will say it
changed the
made
way.
him look a lot better on the
Yeah,
slopes.
100%.
So this year we have to get out there. Our kids are a year older. Maybe we can grab the kiddos.
Yeah.
Do Hoodoo Express. We can keep it easy, keep it simple.
let's do it.
Okay, enough about our ski plans. Let's talk about what your team has been cooking up for the season, which feels particularly important because of the East Village opening. And you guys always do such a spectacular job of creating new concepts as well as improving on beloved classics.
Yeah.
Let's start with some breaking news. Corduroy lunch. What is it? And what can guests expect to experience?
Perfect. So we are known for our grooming, and our corduroy is bar none some of the best, probably you and I have ever skied. So the idea is we're going to save some of this terrain, a little pocket of it, so you can come here in the morning and ski fresh corduroy, get first chair, and then grab lunch at East Village Lodge, maybe a cup of chili, get yourself warmed up, jump on the gondola, get off at the mid station at 12 o'clock. The guys will be there dropping the rope, and then you can fresh corduroy at 12 o'clock.
So this is what's really cool, is that in the morning, you will take the gondola all the way to the top, which about 15 minutes of beautiful vistas, ski the top of the mountain, and then that midway station will open up at noon each day. So that little pocket, that little knob, so to speak, will have been unskied until then.
That's correct.
That is so cool.
It's awesome.
Oh, and that will also help filter people down East Village, try the new lodge. I hear there's gonna be a noodle bar.
There's going to be a noodle bar and a lot of the classics that you would come to expect at Deer Valley's restaurants.
Ah, fantastic. A lot of the guests head, speaking of lunch, a lot of the guests will head straight to Silver Lake or Empire because it's what they know. But I know that there's a little insider tip that I definitely utilize with my guests when I take them skiing, and it's the snow park lunch.
Correct.
Can you sort of expand on why that is such a great place to be and what will be new for the lunch there this year?
Well, one, it's not as busy as the other locations, right? So when you're really concerned about finding a seat at that peak lunchtime, Snow Park is almost guaranteed you're going to be able to get a seat. We have Edgar's into its second year this year, so grab a cocktail at lunch, grab a beer, maybe watch the game if it's on. And all the favorites at Deer Valley are offered down there. We also have pho. We have a lot of healthy options, full salad bar, your burgers, your chicken tenders for the kids. It's all right there. And it's just, instead of stopping at Silver Lake, get one more run in before you eat your lunch.
You just got to pop up Homestake and then just take a great run down.
That's it.
And I always tell people Snow Park is the place to be on those busy days, especially at the holidays, especially if you want to eat between like 11:30 and 12:30.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to go earlier or later, that helps. But they're still getting the mountain ready right now.
You can hear that?
I can.
We have to get that wood down so we can cook fireside.
True. Fireside dining. It's
Yeah.
so true. You've brought back the Taste of Luxury series with Chef Enrico Bartolini. And this is such an impressive offering that you give the guests here. Why do you think it's such an integral part of the culinary experience?
It takes what we do to another level. I'm not sure. I don't know a lot of resorts that can actually do and pull these things off, but Chef Bartolini is coming from Italy. He has 14 Michelin stars. So this guy's super busy. He's taken 2 weeks out of his busy schedule to come out here, cook with the Deer Valley team, and produce 3 awesome events for our guests to experience. And I mean, you can't eat at his restaurants unless you get on a plane, fly to Italy, get a reservation, and here you'll be able to meet the chef, shake his hand, and taste his cuisine.
So a pretty intimate experience. And not only that, you get to ski before meeting him.
Absolutely. And then you can ski the next day too, because
You're here at Deer Valley.
You're here at Deer Valley.
One of the things I love here at Deer Valley is the Deer Valley Creative Academy, where guests can actually take classes. What are some of the different things they can cook, the classes and the experiences that they can look forward to?
Yeah, so it's always great to get off the mountain. I mean, I could ski 5 days in a row on a vacation, but this gives the guests something else to do. We have gingerbread decorating during the holidays, High West whiskey tastings, wine pairings, cheese tastings. We have all kinds of different classes down there at the cafe at the Creative Academy. It's a super, super cool experience.
And how big are the classes roughly?
We keep them around 18 people or so,
Again,
because
not
we
huge.
want the instructor to be able to, like, you know, bump elbows with the attendees and the guests and really be able to teach and learn and get in their hands-on.
Wonderful. And we've also heard about there are some fresh updates at the Cast and Cut Seafood Buffet, as well as the Brass Tag. Tell me about those.
So at Cast and Cut, the seafood buffet, it's your all-time experience, right? It's been going on for a long time. This year, we added a kids buffet. So the kids can walk up to a little buffet and kind of get their own food for themselves, which is super awesome. Having a 4 and a 6-year-old, if you take care of the kids and you take care of mom, usually everything is good.
Take care of mom, take care of the kids. You're right. Life is good.
Life
and I
is
know
good.
that my kids, I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, they want so much autonomy. So to give them the ability to go and get their own food and it all be like the best quality, what a great offering.
Totally cool, right?
And there's always the family favorite, the Brass Tag.
That's right. The Brass Tag is a family favorite. It's super comfortable for families, but if you want to stay in your lodging unit or your hotel room, you can actually order Brass Tag to go through like Uber Eats and DoorDash. Yeah, you can order it right there. We have the Deer Valley Turkey Chili Restaurant, Pizza Company. You can buy everything from Brass Tag and have it delivered to your house.
Ah, wonderful. Because some days after a ski day, you just want to put on a movie and just chill in your PJs.
Yeah.
Or your Snuggie.
Or your gigantic Snuggie.
Amazing.
Amazing.
All right. With all this expansion, how does your team balance innovation with the level of hospitality that you have to continue to usher forth that's so important, paramount to Deer Valley?
Our main focus is the legacy of Deer Valley. What makes Deer Valley so great and what makes food and beverage so great? That's the first thing we think about when we're either developing something new or looking at the guest experience as we grow or even the employee experience. It's in the forefront of our mind. So I would say a big concern of ours is making sure that when Deer Valley guests come and they ski this unbelievable mountain that's doubled in size and they sit down and they have a lunch or have dinner or grab a pastry and a coffee, it feels authentic. It feels like Deer Valley. No matter how big we get, that's very, very important to us. So it's an interesting dynamic, but the team, this is our passion.
From a fine dining experience to the food trucks on the slopes, that Deer Valley difference is what sets us apart. How do you train and inspire your team to bring that no matter the venue?
It's a unique thing because it took us a long time to actually identify what the Deer Valley difference is. It's a feeling that you can't quite explain. The good thing about food and beverage is it's everyone's passion that works in food and beverage. They love food. They love working long hours, the energy, the excitement, getting to know guests. So a lot of that Deer Valley difference is just ingrained in who we are in the hospitality side of things. But really, we tell all of our new employees that get to know the people you're working with, interact with guests, and then you're gonna figure it out and you're gonna feel it and you're gonna know it when you know it.
Totally. And if you enjoy the work, one thing I always say about Deer Valley is from the lift operators to the pastry chefs to the instructors, I mean, some people have bad days, but far and away, more than any other place I've ever been, people seem like this is where they want to be. Like they've chosen to be here. And that makes all the difference because it makes the guests feel like not only do they want to be here, but they also feel like we want you to be here.
Yeah, you just said it. I don't even know if I could say it any better. Like we do want to be here. We care about the guest experience. Someone I worked with a long time, it was like 3 years ago, she reminded us and she said, don't forget, we are people's screensaver, right? Like we are people's holiday. People save up to come out here and experience Deer Valley and be a part of this world. And we are fortunate enough to live it every single day. And you cannot take that for granted. We want to be here and we love everything that we do day in and day out.
That element of gratitude is so important and crucial for me as well. I always remind myself, whoever I'm taking skiing, whether I'm tired or sick, it is their best day of the year. It's the day that they look forward to, and it's my professional life.
Yeah.
And that is a gift.
It's amazing.
You've led Food and Beverage through this huge period of growth, and you've had to embrace that with your team. What's been the most rewarding moment with your team?
I think the most rewarding thing about going through this time of transition and change and growth at Deer Valley is seeing the team so excited. They're on board, and because I think they feel that we're doing it the right way. We're talking about culture, we're talking about the guest experience and the employee experience, and they're all in. They want to grow, they want to learn new things. They're being stretched, right? They're not just working in kitchens and working in restaurants. They're getting to develop the future and put their name on things. And then when it opens, they can stand back and say that I did this. And they can see the reaction from the guests, and it's just super exciting.
That is super exciting.
Yeah.
To be able to see something from the conception to the delivery is so rewarding.
Yeah, at this scale, you could work in hospitality your entire life and never get opportunities like what we have today.
Creation's always exciting.
It's my favorite part about what I do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so looking at the mountain from East Village to Empire, that's a huge amount of space. What is a dish or an offering that you're especially excited about?
Turkey chili.
Okay,
No, I'm
the
kidding, I'm
classic.
kidding. The classic.
I mean,
I love the turkey chili, but I would say like at East Village, the noodle bar, we did a tasting a couple days ago, and it was awesome. I was blown away. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. But I thought it was going to be awesome.
No, but I understand.
So I retract that statement.
But I understand what you're saying. Where you're like, gosh, I had high expectations, and it's exceeded this.
Yeah, totally, exactly.
Ah.
So I'm probably going to stop off at East Village and grab a bite to eat there, and then
that corduroy lunch.
Do corduroy lunch. Yeah, but I think the classics are there. We've changed a lot of stuff at Silver Lake. We've moved some stations around. We have a new coffee station. We have a new pizza experience and Italian experience at Silver Lake. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But I mean, my favorite part of the day is just talking with guests and have them eat lunch.
Totally. And then, of course, at Empire, we also have the Shoot 11, which was new last season, but was a huge success. And we're bringing in world-class DJs. How do you feel like that sort of enhances the culinary experience in that yurt?
This is a little bit something different than we've always done before. Last year was the first year. We're kind of leaning into Apri-ski because we have a younger demographic at Deer Valley and they want to have these experiences. And last year was such a huge success. I think it was a discovery season where people would arrive and been like, whoa, this is unbelievable. Like, look who's playing in the Shoot 11, the experience, the offering. So this year, there's a lot of hype around who's playing. I can't say quite yet.
No.
We'll make the announcement in a little bit, but we have a lot of unbelievable world-class entertainers that are going to be in there this year. We have a couple new offerings that are going to blow your mind, obviously, and it's one of the experiences I'm looking forward to for this year.
That's amazing. If you had to sum up the food and beverage experience at Deer Valley for this season in one word, my friend, what would it be?
Tasty.
Ooh, tasty. And
good?
like in all the words, like tasty. Tasty, you know.
Tasty.
Tasty.
Not like evil. Well, maybe that is kind of evil.
But it is. It's gonna tasty ski runs into tasty meals
Yeah, for sure.
that you've never experienced before.
Yes, I mean we are going where no one has gone before. We are going to eat where no one has eaten before.
So true.
The future is now, and this is the season.
Speaking of the future, Park Peak Lodge and East Village Lodge, they're about 2 years out roughly. What are you excited about the future with those huge projects?
We've been working on these projects for a long time. I cannot wait to get them open and for guests to walk in and say, holy cow, this is an unbelievable experience. The food is at a different level. The views are bar none the best, probably in the country. And the guest experience is going to be unbelievable. I mean, our culinary team has been designing and working and really trying to develop something that is unique. And at Park Peak, it's going to be delivered from your winter experience to your weddings and private events in the summer. And then East Village Lodge is going to be all the best of Deer Valley, from Empire, Silver Lake Snow Park, from skier services, rental, kids experiences, all of the best of Deer Valley we have put into one building.
And I think that's what people forget is when you had the naysayers, right? Where I'm like, we've learned from Empire, from Silver Lake, from Snow Park, from the different terrain and the different things, and we're going to utilize that all in this new expansion. And I'm so here for it. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that from corduroy lunch to all the fine dining experiences, fireside dining, we didn't even talk about, which was one of my favorites. There's so much going on at Deer Valley. I know you're so incredibly busy, and it's so cool to see your passion, Jacob. I think that's one of the reasons why I look forward to chatting with you every year. And you have to promise me that this is our season. We're going to make some turns.
We're going to do it. I'll start practicing.
You don't need to practice.
You're an Olympian.
That we can do Green Monster, and I will just chat the entire time. I just want to make
like
some
it.
turns. And thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you all for listening. To keep up on all the culinary delights, on all the new terrain, on all the ins and outs of Deer Valley, please subscribe and catch up on all our episodes at OverHerd at Deer Valley. Until next time, I'll see you on the slopes.